The Swan Maidens. A long, long time ago, there was born in the East a wonderful king. He was called the King of the Golden Sword. Every day he came in his golden chariot, scattering heat, light, and happiness among his people. Every day he passed from his palace in the East far over to his throne in the West. He never missed a day, for he wanted to see that everyone had a full share of his gifts. Throughout the kingdom the birds sang and the flowers bloomed. The sky was full of beautiful pictures which were constantly changing. The king had many daughters who were called Swan Maidens. They were as graceful as swans and usually wore white feather-like dresses. The Swan Maidens loved their good father, and each one longed to help him in his work. Sometimes the king saw that the grass was brown or the buds not coming out. Then he called the Swan Maidens to him and said, "My children, this must not be. There is nothing more beautiful in the kingdom than the green grass and the trees. They need your care." Gladly, each maiden changed her dress and set out at once on her journey. Often they could not all work upon the grass and the buds. Some of them ran off to play with the stones in the brook. The best ones went down to feed the roots and worms and worked out of sight. When their tasks were finished, they always hurried back to their father, the king. They went so noiselessly and swiftly that for a long time their way of traveling was a mystery. In the fall, the king called the bravest Swan Maidens to him. He told them they must go away for a long time. The Swan Maidens wrapped themselves in white feathery blankets and came softly down to the shivering flowers. Gently, they placed a white spread on the earth and left no small seed uncovered. At last, when the king smiled and their work was done, they stole away so softly and happily that no one missed them.